you might not be aware of. So here's something else that they installed into the game. It's bonuses for weapons. Right? I'm unhanded. I have nothing in my hand, so having no weapon in my hand, I can do disarm, which removes the weapon from your target for a small period of time. And these are re-spammable. You need like mana points to do it. And it can be done with any character, any class. I saw somebody with archery doing like Doom by himself, paralyzing the damn boss with his bow. And you can stun him for a few seconds. If I put on the crook, put on the crook without a shield, then I get new ones. I get disarm again and crushing blow. Crushing blow, I think, does lots of damage. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of different attacks you can do with different weapons. So you just know what kind of weapon you want. You'll go imbue it with whatever bonuses you want. Hey, I can show you that. Show you some imbued. Let's put that on for the hell of it. Show you some imbued weapons. That somebody. I went and I spent a couple of million on the materials. To have it made, but the website that I went to didn't state that just because you bought the materials that what you want can be done. What happens is there's a percentage chance that what you want will be done, and you just keep on trying to do it until it does, and it costs materials to keep on trying. So the initial cost is not actually what it costs, it's just what it takes. So somewhere in here we are. Here's a prime example of imbued weapons, and these actually turn out to be not the best imbued weapons, even though they cost millions and millions and millions and millions of gold to make. Unbelievable amounts. I bought the initial materials, and the guy who made it used all kinds of his materials until what happened the way I wanted. So this is a maximum roll, an absolute maximum roll of what I wanted. You can do other things. See, for instance, you'll notice that each one of these are super slayers. If you don't know what a super slayer is, it gives you double super slayers. For instance, arachnid, as opposed to a scorpion. Arachnid slayers do 2 times as much damage, like 200%, where an arachnid slayer will do 300%, but to a scorpion and not to everything. So an arachnid slayer does 200% damage to all arachnid classified characters or monsters. Then we have demon slayer, elemental slayer, repond, reptile, undead, and there's a fae. There's a fae slayer, but apparently you can't imbue fae. But you can buy weapons. Pixie swatters, for instance, are fae slayers. Fae slayers. So that is imbuing of weapons. There's a lot, like here. Here's some more. Gargoyle slayer. 300% bonus damage to gargoyles. Then they have life leech, mana leech. Very important. Life leech is like healing yourself, but every time you hit your target, you do 77% of your damage as life to yourself. And the same with mana, 77%. There's stamina leech as well. Like this old one. This used to be a really, really good weapon back in the Mondane's Legacy days. Repawn Slayer, life, mana, and stamina. Very good weapon. I don't have a lot of good weapons. I just have whatever. Some old Mondane's Legacy helmets. Imbued. Here's a really good, but not super awesome, imbued floppy hat. Huge resist. About it. Pretty good. Cause of the Rajin was a Mondane's Legacy. Was it a minor or a major? I can't remember. But pretty nice. All these talismans were from Mondane's Legacy. Flame Slayers, in other words, I don't know what flame is. Whatever is classified a flame, like flame elemental, I imagine. I don't know. Bat Slayers, Beetle Slayers. Bonuses for certain mule type skills, tinkering, inscription, blacksmithing, fletching. So you can have bonuses on the stuff you create. That is percent chance bonus. Percent chance to do some bonus. In Mondane's Legacy they introduced scrolls. Like here. You can increase your 100 level cap to 115 and whatever. 115 in tailoring. Of course, there's 120. There's 115 in magery. So, for most skills, you can increase them up to 120 if you have a scroll. Resisting spells, 115. Old Mondane's Legacy armor set item. Scroll of Transcendence. In other words, you don't have to actually physically do the skill to get a skill. You just double click this and you get 8 points in hiding, or 8/10, 7/10 in stealth, which is best used when you're almost GM'd or whatever. Pretty wasted time at low levels. And then these, every day, I think it's every 24 hours, you get a guaranteed 0.1, 1/10 of a gain. 1/10 of a gain when you log in, do something, you get 1/10. These will increase your chance for 15 minutes to get between 0.2 and 0.5% bonuses, which is nice. Old tokens to get stuff. Old Darkwood set, very nice, in my opinion. And then Mondane's Legacy had trapped animals. There's a ferret, dog, squirrel. Double click that and you get yourself a bonded pet. Somewhat useless, but nice to have. Dogs were nice. They give you packing instincts. 5 dogs equals a 100% damage bonus. Yeah, well, they used to have that, but the guaranteed gain is just you log in, you do that skill, you get 0.1. And the volumes. Volumes were a bonus for early purchasing of something. I can't remember. I gave away one of my volumes for a Christmas gift in one of my events for Christmas I ran, which might have decayed because somebody didn't find it. Bum 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 bum. Spellbooks. Just ascending. Lock this down. You can send stuff from your house to your bank right from your house. Recharges every day. Cult of Corruption. Very nice if you're a necromancer. You can become a Dread Lord. Minus 30,000. Minus 30,000 karma. Plus 30,000. Is it? I think it's only karma. I don't recall. But I know it does karma. What it does is it takes away, makes you lose health, lose stamina, lose mana until you're down to 1 point in each. But it's really awesome because that's how you can super train your your 2 skills and get a shit ton of negative karma, which is awesome for necromancers. So I still have that. Very nice. Dun, 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 dun. This is all stuff. Some of it's imbuing material. I don't know what a lucky coin is. Who knows? I just have it. These things you can use to make golems. There's golems. There's a couple of different kinds of tinkered pets you can have, which will they're like machines, but you can heal with some spells or with ingots, and when they die you're screwed. So, but whatever. These little arcane gems, you can create arcane armor, and this is cool. You might enjoy that. It's been out for a while. I've almost explained every damn thing that I know. Christmas is awesome. So I have Christmas. I still have Christmas. Though I'm thinking of dropping my keep in Fell and creating a custom house in Tram. What was I doing? Oh, arcane. Arcane. So let's explain just a teeny bit of arcane, which is awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Some more custom housing. Here's something cool if you played the game forever and ever and ever. Like here's a 16-year veteran reward. Garden shed available to 16-year characters. You can buy veteran rewards now, even if you are a 1-year veteran. Actually, a 0-year veteran. I think that's how it is. You can buy it from them. You can use it. You just can't create it. So it's kind of nice that you can actually use 16-year veterans even if you're not level 16 or year 16. I don't know what it does, but it's really cool. Here we are. So I'll try to find myself some arcane stuff. Arcane is around here somewhere. Arcane boots. Alright, so it's not... Listen, you bastard, where's my arcane stuff? Oh. Acid proof ropes. Exodus, whatever. Arcane wear. Here we are. So, here's your quick little explanation about arcane, and it's awesome. I'm going to tell you why it's awesome. And I knew about arcane unbelievable years ago. I just didn't know anything about it. But I knew it was there. It's back during whatever, the Arcane Wars. Way back when. Is that tailor people can create arcane armor. Or not armor. Arcane clothing. It's not armor. Which you go to... I don't know. I know of Ilishnar, whatever the hell. You go and you kill the appropriate critters there, like golems and whatever else is over there. You get little arcane gems. And then tailors can create boots, gloves, cape, cloak, or whatever it's called, I think are the 4. Maximum of 24 charges per armor. In other words, it's up to 96. 96 charges. Arcane charges. So here's your explanation about arcane charges. Each arcane charge is the same as 100% lower regent cost for one spellcast. This gear that I'm wearing, 100% lower regent cost. Actually 139, but whatever. You only need 100 to be guaranteed that every spell will cost nothing to cast. It'll still cost you mana, but it won't cost you the regents, which are necessary to cast it. Like this. If you didn't wear the gear, you need blood moss, spider silk, mandrake root, sulfur, ash. One of each. Pain in the ass to carry. So you equip 100% LRC. Or you run around with these expensive, but not too expensive for people who've been around, but kind of expensive if you cast all kinds of spells. But they're good for people who don't. So you can have up to 96 guaranteed casts of any spell that requires regions, which is, I don't know if it's spell weaving, because spell weaving doesn't take regions. But magery and mysticism do, and necromancy. So people who don't, whatever, it was explained that fighter class characters would benefit. Like I have a fighter class character who I also put 120 mysticism scroll on, so he can cast 120 level mysticism for the super wonderful Colossus. So he would benefit from wearing the arcane clothing, because he wouldn't have to run around with the regents to cast it. And it's pretty easy to replace the gear. It's 4,000 for a pair of boots. Big whoop. Takes you like 2 kills to get 4,000 gold. No big whoop. Now, let's explain the crystal ball quickly. Here we go. Alright. So we'll pay attention to the journal. Alright, so I'm going to cast a spell. Let's cast, when I'm out of town, cast 7th level spell. Here we go. My crystal ball of knowledge, which you can get from a spell in Termur. Very easy, just get a couple of regions and you get it for free. And it tells you if you're casting or doing something appropriate for that level of your skill. For instance, whatever. If I wanted to gain in Chivalry, which I have no book for, and I'm 0. If I try to cast a, say, a 2nd level Chivalry spell, it would say challenging or too difficult. But the appropriate one is, what is it called? Boy, I can't remember. Something appropriate for being your level. Optimal. It's called optimal. So it's too easy, optimal, challenging, or difficult, or something like that. So that's why having one of them is awesome. Or if you start a new character, you can go through the tutorial using the enhanced client and get a skill tutor such wet. Very nice. Not to mention people might pay $1 million for it, because they're not that simple to get, apparently. House placement tool, pretty easy. Find a plot, try to place something, see if it'll fit. Interior decorator is pretty nice. Place some stuff, move it around, change directions, pretty decent. So that is about it. Even there's a lot more, but whatever. Dun, 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 dun. There's quests all over the place. Oh, you haven't been around for quests. So I'm going to give you a 5-minute go over of some quests. If I can find my room. Nope, it's not there. I'm not going through there. It's called... None of them are it. Heartwood. City of Heartwood. Actually, it's not. The Ale City of Heartwood is actually in a city in the northwest part of Britannia. And we'll find out what that is in a minute. It is in don't know. Trindic? I'm just guessing. How do I know? Even though I've been here a million times. U. It's in the city of U. The center of the city of U. Mondane's Legacy. Nice expansion. Come down here. There's a bunch of different quests you can do. There's like mule kinds of quests you can do. Apparently this here is what, lumber crafting, or I don't recall what it's called. This one appears to be cooking related questing. This one over here, archery fletching, I guess. This over here gets you gives you a start quest to go in and do a peerless boss. And over here are some spell weaving related quests. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of reasons to play the game. Now that I have laryngitis from talking too much. This here, blacksmithy quests. There's a lot. Dun, 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 dun. That's just one. There's another ML location as well. And I know that there are quests for one of the new expansions. But where they are, I don't know, because I haven't much played it. Dun, 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 dun. Mysticism, whatever that expansion was. Can't remember. Again, Abyss. Yep. And if you want to imbue, here's one of the artificer locations to do it. Then there's like a queen place you go for bonuses. Lands to run through and kill stuff. Lots and 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 lots of stuff to do. So this is the big old land over here in the map. There's a an underworld that you can go to, kill all kinds of critters and monsters and stuff in there. Get imbuing ingredients and drops and all that. Lots of stuff. I wonder how long this portion is, because I might actually stop my stream and see if it saves, so I can just upload it straight to YouTube, even though it's kind of a rough video. It's not pretty. Yeah, whatever. Takuno. You were probably around during Takuno. Maybe. Bushido and ninjutsu. Asian inspired. Like it? It's pretty. This turn-in things too, you can turn in drops and whatnot for points to get improved armor. Pretty decent. This is my house that I'm going to tear down soon. Submitted it to a Christmas contest and lost. Did not place very well, apparently. So, whatever. I was thinking about making it into a ski resort, a Christmas themed ski resort with like a sort of a mountain looking thing with a ski track going down with deer and whatnot skiing down the damn slope. I think that'd be kind of cool. So that's my next plan for that, since I like to deco a bit. Dun, 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 dun. That's how it is. So let me stop my stream and see if this is even a good video. Hopefully it is. Now start it up and be quiet. Good God, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I should stop talking. I usually go to bed about this time. Falucha, in case you like to PvP. Malus is the necromancy Age of Shadows. This isn't the music for Age of Shadows, by the way. There's like a dungeon place over here you can get your ass kicked in. Somewhere. Probably won't let me in. Come over here, click the sarcophagus. And then immediately get attacked by everybody here. Ah. That is it. This would make an appropriate video for an introduction to Ultima Online for YouTube, I think it would be. So let me just stop the damn stream and see if it worked out pretty good, and I'll start it back up. Hour and a half is pretty good. That's a long ass introduction though. Okay, I'll be back.